Welcome back. It's been a while. Quite some time, in fact. I'll blame the knackered old Triumph 955 I bought and spent 3 months restoring, which I've now sold and got a speeding ticket on. Anyway, you may remember this one. This is the semi-donor R1 that was semi-restored to stock in order to build this, which pretty much done now. Arrow swing arm, went with the BST carbons because they're ridiculously light. Still got the PVMs, they'll go on the other one after we've stuck the carbon clad stock swing arm on. But anyway, that's that one that it's now done. And on to this one. So this one was done, ready to work a couple of times. Didn't get any speeding tickets as far as I know so far. Went for its MOT yesterday, and then I got to thinking, the stock R1 front that we swapped over, I wonder if the last iteration of the R1, the 2CR, I wonder if those forks would fit in. So when I bought some, got a gold set, and so far I do know that 5VY calipers fit bob on. Pinch bolts go straight in. Mudguard wise doesn't fit, but the crossplane crank 14B model R1 mudguard does. So I've got one of those in the same blue, which will stick on. I do know that the axle bolt is different, so I'm going to need to get some additional spacers and possibly a collar, because this is a bigger diameter than the original one. The new one, sorry, as you can see. But anyway, I'll let you know how we get on and send some updates. So hopefully when you next see it, it'll have the 2CR R1 front end on it, which has got the rebound on, I can't remember now. Basically, one fork leg does one job and the other fork leg does another job in terms of controlling rebound and everything.
So this is it right here. This is what we're putting in. Now these, while they look identical from the naked eye, they actually serve different functions. One controls the rebound of the fork and one controls the compression of the fork. You want to know how that works? So when I say rebound or compression, what am I talking about? I'm talking about damping adjustments. Damping controls how much energy is dissipated when the suspension absorbs bumps. Now, if we were to just have a spring with no damping at all, your forks or your shock, they just turn into a pogo stick after hitting a bump or a pothole in the road. So we surround the spring in a chamber filled with fluid, suspension fluid, and we regulate the flow of that fluid through orifices in the damper. Think of it like a French press. See this sucker? Look at that. The holes inside the press regulate how fast or how slow that fluid moves as a force is applied to it. The bigger the holes, the faster the fluid flows, the less resistance, and vice versa. Tiny holes, more resistance, slow fluid movement. When we talk about damping, we're specifically talking about compression and rebound. Compression damping controls the rate at which the spring is allowed to compress, while rebound damping controls how quickly or slowly the spring extends back to its original position. That's the basics of a shock or a fork, a compressible spring and an incompressible fluid. So simple, yet so complex at the same time.
I suppose the old school way, where it's all done. Fluid transfers equally through both fork legs. But anyway, yeah, so the next time we see this, it should hopefully have a 2CR front on it, 14B mudguard, carbon clad swing arm, and its PVM wheels. We shall see.